Hey there, friends. I hope all of you are having a sweet, sweet Christmas day. It is Christmas Day 2020. Goodness me, we made it. Yay. I hope all of you are having a sweet Christmas morning. I thought it would be a really good day to, Chris has a car job, so he's working in the garage. I'm working upstairs to kind of bring 2020 to an end, just kind of book ending this year. And I thought a good way to do that might be to do a flip of my July through December planner. This is the cover. As you guys know, I use a very basic composition book planner. This is a 100-sheet planner. You get them at the dollar store, for $1, and sometimes you can even find them during the back to school sales for like 50 cents or a quarter or something like that. But I wanted to show you, we'll just do a little flip and you can kind of see my sections and how I laid things out this year. Now I'm going to follow this up with another video that is going to be about my 2021 planner, which is a composition book planner, but I thought you might like to see it before it all kind of gets put together. So we started, I had a really late start. I did not get started on planning until July the 12th. There was just, a lot of stuff going on, and honestly, I just wasn't feeling it at that time. So I did a little, to kind of break in the new 6-month planner. I did some glue booking, and you can see that here. I also put this pocket in here, which I love so much. I'm like, how can I just detach that? Like, use it again, because I just dig the pocket so much. So there we go. We have a little bit of glue booking, and then my planner starts. This is July the 6th through the 12th, and you can see that I am very loose in my planning. Sometimes I don't get anything posted down here. This is kind of like a creative space for me. By this time, we were in week 20 of COVID, and you can see that I'm just not feeling it. Next week gets a little bit better. I like orphaned, abandoned, trashy kind of things in my planner. I'm not a strategic planner. I'm also not a very, I don't care about the neat angle of things. I like to just splash it on a page, much the way, that I approach painting. I just like to splash it on the page and see what happens. As you can see, a lot of some of these things are from envelopes that I've gotten in the mail. This was from the packaging from a 40-watt bulb. These are just little chippy elements that I did. These are Leanne stickers. I use exclusively Creative Freedom paper stickers in my journals. The only one that is not a Creative Freedom paper is a clean sheet sticker that I don't even know where it came from. This is Leanne. This is something that I created out of a piece of packaging. So you can just kind of see how these are all Leanne stickers too, and we'll talk more about that. I'll put a link in the description box below. This is a cluster that someone made for me that I absolutely adore, because to me, this is what a cluster should look like. It should be an amalgam of all kinds of ephemera, words, fibers, textures, buttons, just all kinds of things like that. Again, just a very, I found this laying outside. This was a dragonfly wing, and I just thought it wasn't a dragonfly wing. Yeah, it was a dragonfly wing, maybe. I don't know. It was a pretty wing. I picked it up, put it in my planner, and I put some tape over it. Love your enemies. It will drive them nuts. I do really like to use quotes in my planner. We repeat what we do not repair. Setbacks are inevitable. Misery is a choice. I really, 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 really like that one. I think that misery is a choice. You can be sad, and you can be remorseful, and you can be regretful, and you can allow that remorse and misery to rob you of your now. That's the way I feel about comparison. You know, comparison is the thief of joy. So just don't go there, you know. Live, love, laugh. I really loved all these words. Again, you know, just very disparate images. Nothing really concrete. I like the liquid, flexible nature of planning like this. I think that you know, beautiful planners are just extraordinary, and I so admire people who can really you know, who really have like the planner thing you know, kind of down pat, and they're you know, able to make it so neat. I'm like, well, I can't do that. When killing them with kindness doesn't work, try voodoo. There are several sheets in my Etsy store that have these little quotes. You can run one off at home and cut it out and have a lot of fun with it when you pair them with any kind of images of people. You know, that's a lot of fun. We're kind of getting into fall at this point, and so you can see that I'm using black cats, I'm using pumpkins, I'm using Leanne's mushies, her mushrooms. I also got really into cutting out images from scrapbook paper pads, and I thought that those kind of went really nicely. This is a Leanne image, and of course for Mr. COVID, now we're at week 35, I am using a Leanne. She calls these explicit emojis, and these are also the words that go along with her life band-aids. Like I said, I'll link her in the description box below. And there we go, another little just a fun item, you know, to kind of give some movement to pages. And I do, you know, I do like that concept. Again, this is Leanne washi tape, Leanne mushies. Can you see how all these colors that she does work together? It's really amazing. I started reading a lot of Terry Pratchett during, let's see, so in November, I was starting to read Terry Pratchett, and I have just read and read and read Terry Pratchett. I also read Summer Before the War. I read Recursion. I want to read A Silent Corner. This is the Jane Hawk series that my daughter-in-law Carolyn says is so great. The wounds of the past can always be camouflaged, and I love that. That was a quote from Jacqueline Winspear's Maisie Dobbs book series. If you have never read Maisie Dobbs, don't blame me when you fall down that rabbit hole. I love this Marcus Aurelius quote. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Just a very powerful quote there. I really love all the colors on this page. You know, we're working our way into fall, but I decided that we should just brighten it up, and I used some yellow. Again, Leanne's washi tape stickers, and I'll, like I said, we'll link her in the description box below. Northam started shutting things down again. Biden was elected. You can see that I don't really care too much about that, and you know, we're on week 40 of COVID now. I didn't do a lot on this page. I don't exactly know why. I did use this beautiful Tony Burt image, as well as this one. I think Miss C sent those to me. I started, instead of using this column to denote my reading and my watching, I decided to do it down here using, again, Creative Freedom paper labels. And we're almost to the end, my dear friends. And this is today, Christmas Day. I'm not quite finished with this yet. And then we have, you know, next week, which I haven't even painted this, and I probably won't paint it because I feel like that'll be a lost week. My 2021 plans are kind of right here. The things that I want to focus on are survival and homesteading. I am opening a new section of my shop over at Etsy, and I'll be featuring things like witch bottles, dream bottles, shambles, bath bombs, shower steamers. I hope to do candles, soaps, fairy stuff, and original art for you guys. Now, this starts kind of my, this is my personal journal right here, so we're not going to look at that. But you can see how I ended this journal with just some little things that I had on hand. I mean, I have a few pages left, so I'm thinking, I might turn this into, this is how I do my written journal. I kind of take the same approach as my planner, and I just toss things in, and honestly, a lot of these things that I do toss in become journal prompts. So I'll show you that right now if I can find a couple things I would do over. So that's a great little journal prompt right here. This is one of the first bands that I was in. People I miss, I miss my uncle every single day. So that's kind of my setup for 2020. I hope you guys like this flip. I love the way this book looks. When you turn it on its side, it's got all the colors and all of these awesome tabs and things like that. So I'm going to be finishing this up today. Might do just a quick video about gluing some things into, to finish up these pages in the back. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you will have a delightful and wonderful Christmas day. Remember, it's the simple life, and sometimes simple means just getting a composition book and making it into a planner and into a journal and kind of doing your own thing with it. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. See you soon. Bye.